Hello everyone. In the series of videos BNS versus IPC, today I'm going to discuss Section 22 of the BNS and the corresponding Section 84 of IPC. Both provide a legal provision that grant immunity to individuals suffering from mental disorders or unsoundness of mind when committing an act that would otherwise be considered an offense. This provision reflects the principle of fairness and justice by acknowledging that certain individuals, due to their mental state, may lack the capacity to understand the nature or consequences of their actions. It mirrors the doctrine of mens rea, which is a fundamental principle in criminal law, stating that an act can only be considered a crime if it is done with a guilty mind. Now, let's understand the key elements of Section 22 of BNS 1. Unsoundness of mind. The provision focuses on individuals who are of unsound mind at the time of committing the act. Unsoundness of mind refers to a mental condition where a person is unable to comprehend the nature of their actions or distinguish right from wrong due to a mental disorder. Common conditions under this category include schizophrenia, dementia, or severe intellectual disabilities. The mental state of the person at the time of the offense is crucial to establishing unsoundness. For example, suppose a person suffering from schizophrenia believes they are being attacked by an imaginary threat and, in response, harm someone. Due to their unsound mind, they lack awareness of the reality of their actions, and under Section 22, they may not be held criminally liable for their behavior. The second key term is incapability to know the nature of the act. For the defense under Section 22 to be valid, the person must be incapable of understanding the nature of their actions due to unsoundness of mind. This means they are unable to comprehend what they are doing or the potential consequences of their behavior. For example, a person with severe intellectual disability accidentally starts a fire, thinking they are lighting a candle. Since the person cannot grasp the dangerous nature of their actions, they may be excused under Section 22. Third key term is incapability to know the act is wrong or contrary to law. Section 22 also covers cases where the individual may understand what they are doing but lacks the mental capacity to recognize that their actions are wrong or illegal. The law recognizes that some individuals, due to mental illness, may not have the ability to make moral judgments or understand the legality of their actions. For example, a person with a delusional disorder steals an item from a store genuinely believing it belongs to them because they cannot comprehend that their actions are wrong or illegal. They may be protected under this section. Now, you must be thinking about burden of proof. The burden of proving that a person was of unsound mind at the time of the offense lies with the defense. This is typically done through medical evidence, psychiatric evaluations, and expert testimony. The court will carefully assess the mental state of the accused before granting immunity under Section 22. But remember, this provision has some exceptions and limitations. While Section 22 provides immunity for those who are incapable of understanding their actions, it does not apply to individuals who are able to understand their behavior but claim unsoundness of mind as an excuse. Moreover, temporary intoxication or self-induced insanity is generally not considered valid defenses under this section. Now, let's understand the comparison with the Indian Penal Code. IPC Section 22 of the BNS closely mirrors Section 84 of the Indian Penal Code, IPC, which also provides immunity to individuals who, due to unsoundness of mind, are incapable of knowing the nature of their act or distinguishing right from wrong. Both provisions align with the legal principle that culpability arises only when the person committing the act has the mental capacity to understand the implications of their actions. Likewise, it can be concluded as Section 22 of the BNS and Section 84 of the Indian Penal Code, IPC, are aligned in their provisions. Both addressing the defense of insanity in criminal law, they establish that a person of unsound mind is not criminally liable for actions they commit if, at the time of the offense, they are incapable of understanding the nature of the act or recognizing that it is wrong or against the law. These sections underscore the principle that criminal liability requires not just the commission of an act, but also the mental capacity to understand the act and its consequences. By focusing on the mental state of the accused at the time of the offense, these provisions ensure that individuals who are genuinely incapable of understanding their actions due to mental illness are not unjustly punished. That is all for this video. Hope you understood the provision with comparative analysis clearly. However, if you have any query, you can ask through the comment box given below. And if you liked the video and want more such interesting videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.